welcome to Cartomancy Mesquite. I'm Angela.
And I'm Diana.
That's Diana. She's over there.
Hi, Carl.
Hi, Carl. Hi, Cat Mama. Good to see you.
Oh my gosh, it's been like forever. How are you?
Okay, Carl, I've already got your question started, so we've got a hold of you. Yep, the first question in.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, what shall
Hi,
we?
Hypnicity.
Hypnicity, hi.
Okay, I do want to talk to people about what's going to happen tomorrow.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think we should address that a little bit.
Yeah, see, I'm not worried about it at all, except for we got a specific threat. If you don't have a specific threat, you don't have to worry about anything.
Right. And you, as your family, have another one besides living in Texas.
Yep. Oh yeah, it's not just the Texas threat; it's the real deal threat. So we're all prepared for it. But if you don't have a specific threat, I wouldn't worry about it at all because they're mostly going to take it out on each other. They're not trained.
Yeah.
Most of them don't know how to shoot. They just bought a gun and kept it in the closet all these years.
Yeah.
So don't worry about it. Yep. I don't expect that much violence at all. I really expect just little spots here and there.
I keep, having done the astrology on all of it, it's not there anyway.
Yeah.
Isolated pockets, but nothing overwhelming, because I think so many, the polls are crazy, and you don't know who to listen to, because some are saying it's neck and neck, and some are saying no, Kamala's ahead, and of course there's the other side trying to say the same thing, but you keep seeing the same thing in the failure attempts at these last few rallies.
Yeah.
And the emptiness in the rooms and the people leaving.
Yeah.
Now, I can even look at those even through Midas touch and say, yeah, he's at an airport and you're like, these people are just walking away, but they're in the terminal. So you don't know, what are you trying to say? You can be just as, they can be just as, because they've gotten so hyped up about everything and jumped on that bandwagon. So even everything that comes out of them, I take with a grain of salt, because their headlines don't always fit the film they show. So
no, it doesn't fit at all anymore.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, it really doesn't.
Right. So what do we want to do? Let's read on something for tomorrow. What do you want to read on?
Okay.
What's the question? How should we pose the question?
Oh, hi, Bhagya. Good to see you.
Hello, Bhagya.
All right. Hi, Sue Toffee. I see you there. Yeah. Let's read on just how big is this going to blow up be, because I don't think it's going to be a blow up.
Okay. A blow up, like people are going to go crazy?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to use the old school deck.
I think I'm going to use my oracle.
Okay. Oh, the Panda Oracle or whatever that is.
No, this one. Yeah.
Yeah. You use that and I'll use the tarot.
Okay.
How many cards?
I'm going to do 3.
Okay. I'll do 5 as if they were crystals.
How big is the blow going to be?
Okay. Will mega blow up? Will mega have a blowout? Will mega have a blow up?
This is funny.
What'd you
I got
get?
temptation, stubbornness, and something unexpected. They are going to get a loss. Kamala's going to win big, and that's going to be totally unexpected because they think that Trump is going to be neck and neck, and that's why they're pulling all this stuff, all these stunts for what do you want to call it, voter fraud and things like that. But I think it's going to be so when the Kamala's win is going to be so big that they won't have much to say about it.
Uh-huh. That's awesome. So in the body's position, I got the Hierophant, which really is setting the whole stage, right?
Yep.
There he is. No, 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 no. This is the way we're going to do it. So because he's the leadoff card and the mind is in the star, I don't think this is MAGA at all. I think this is part of the surprise that you were talking about, right? That she's pouring out of red jugs. Let's just put it that way.
Yep.
Everything they have is running dry.
Yep.
Everything they have, they're pouring out, but it's going nowhere but back into the pool. Then, because we have the Hierophant as the leadoff card, the Spirit card is the Seven of Cups. And we can look at that as delusion, illusion. Okay, that's where the MAGAs are. But honestly, it's about choices. And because our little voter there is dressed in black, the choices are going to put the end.
Yeah.
Right? We think of black as being in mourning, and all of their choices, none of them came true because I see a landslide. I see a blue wave on both the Senate and representatives and presidency.
Yep.
Then the grounding card is strength. So don't listen to the rhetoric. We are strong. Just as, you know, they are as well in their affirmations. But then we have the King of Swords. And that King of Swords is, you know, he's definitely not the red host.
Exactly.
You know, this is going back to the Hierophant. Truth and honesty.
Yep.
So I don't think, I'm with you. I don't think that there's going to be a big misunderstanding, a big argument, anything for people to worry about.
Yeah.
At the bottom of the card, I love it. Bottom of the deck, Wheel of Fortune.
Oh, there you go.
What's that?
I didn't look at the bottom of mine.
Well,
they're going to get heartbreak.
Yep. Oh, there you go. The Wheel of Fortune. Look, we have the blue Sphinx on the top.
Yep.
And then we have the Ace of Cups.
Oh, there you go.
Right. And then we have the Lovers. And that's happy voters. There we go. And Ten of Swords, well, we've had the Hierophant as the lead-off card. So the Ten of Swords is, yep, somebody is expecting to win, isn't going to. And this does not indicate that it's Kamala who's going to lose.
Yeah. Nalani, what we've got is pretty much there's going to be an unquestionable landslide, and they're going to be really riled up about that. They'll be hollering and carrying on, but what they do about it is going to be not much of nothing.
Well, and they can't do it tomorrow because nobody's going to know anything, even at midnight, you know?
Exactly. But he said he's going to declare victory the very second he's one vote ahead.
Well, and nothing is written until December 13th.
Yep.
So we've still got a long ways to go.
Yep. Yeah, you are absolutely correct. We have.
Thank you, Hypnicity. I agree. I hope it's an unquestionable landslide.
Yep, me too.
Yes, it is true. 4 years of campaigning.
Yep.
Hello, Christine. How are you?
Hi, Christine. Good to see you. If you have a question, put it in the chat. Yep.
Here, get your booty over here. You know,
Okay.
my what do we call it? My security blanket.
Yep. Thank you, little face. Okay. For questions, we've got in order Carl, Hypnicity, Sue Toffee, and Bagya. Did I miss anybody? Okay, gotcha. Gotcha, Emily.
I need to give Hypnicity a shout out here. Thank you, Hypnicity. She sent me extra healing energy.
Oh, good.
And along with everybody that has been working on me. And oh my gosh, I have been able to get to the yoga mat 3 days in a row. I just haven't gotten there yet. After our show today, I will get to the mat. I've been able to walk better. I'm able to stand up. I'm able to get flexibility in the lower spine for the cat tilt kind of stuff. And the pain is not so deep that I can't move anymore. You know, I'm able to move, and both feet are sort of flat on the ground, barefoot.
Mhm.
So progress is really being made. There's a lot of gentle popping going on at all times, and that is releasing so much of that scar tissue. And
Nice.
from the surgery 30 years ago, from that surgery where the scar tissue, you could feel each stitch. I mean, there had to have been 100 stitches in that abdomen, plus whatever was deeper inside,
Yeah.
you know, and I could feel them forever and a day, but they are flattening out. They are starting to flatten out, and they're still there, but not prominent like they were. And they were, we're talking 28 years, they were still prominent pieces on both sides of my abdomen. Oh.
Yep.
But you don't think of that when you say, yeah, let's go that way. Because you want it taken care of.
Yep.
That's okay. It's all good, God. I'm just, making a little pun there.
Yep. Okay. Let's go over my questions and then we'll start. I got Carl, Hypnicity, Sue Toffee, Bagya, and Emily. That's who we've got. So we're going to start with Carl.
Well, thank you, Hypnicity. And everybody. She's sending it all to us all right now, which is good.
Yeah, we could both use it. Yep. Okay, he says, may I hear from my new brothers for guidance this week? I'm absolutely certain you will. How many are they?
Will I be finally able to activate my dragon? What do I do with it? Thanks. Oh my gosh. That is pretty loaded.
Yeah,
do we want
that's
to
a lot of a question.
Do you want to take why don't you take one or two, and are there 4 questions there?
Yeah. It looks like it.
Why don't I take the dragon?
You take the dragon. I'll take the new brothers.
Okay. Let me see. What deck do I
I'm going to do my playing cards for that first one.
Yeah, I think, gosh, I should have brought a dragon deck, but I didn't.
Okay. We'll Carl here. His new brothers.
I didn't know we were going to get a question about dragons, so I didn't bring the dragon deck, but I am going to use, I have this great troll deck here. I'm going to use that.
Oh, that sounds good.
Right, and then I'm going to use from the Palladini, not the Palladini, but the Aquarian Tarot, who's by the same man who did the new Palladini.
You got a pleasant surprise. You are going to find out, and somebody's going to be happy about it. You are going to hear from them. Absolutely. And that's without even laying the cards out. Just right off the bat. Okay, I've got that you're going to meet a lover. And I'm not sure if your guides are going to be the ones leading you to this person. But there is a loss of somebody that you haven't seen in a lot of years, and you aren't going to see them anymore. That's going to be the end of them, so to speak, contacting you, and they're going to shed tears about it. So I don't necessarily that there's a death. It's just that you'll never see him again. Yep. But yes, you will be hearing from your new brothers for guidance. There's no question on that.
I love that there's 7 of them.
Uh-huh.
How did I miss that? That's fantastic.
Yep.
You know, what chat were we in that he was talking about that? And I was probably in a conversation with somebody in the chat and didn't catch on.
Yeah, I got that, Carl. I understand. But you're like me. All of your friends are going one by one. But that's just a fact of life. That they're still going to be around you. You're still going to hear from them. All of his friends are much older than he is. Yep, and he's in Manila, so all his friends are kind of far away. Yep.
Okay, one more card. Oh, okay. So this is on your dragons. And what do you do with it? Well, this is so cool. So I use the amethyst for the spirit. I've drawn 5 cards and then the rising energy because I've used 2 decks. So you have the rising energy from both decks. So your question, will I finally be able to activate my dragon? And what will I do with it? This is awesome. This is, your body is in the troll's world. And what do you do?
There you go.
What do? You dig underground. Your body is in the troll's world. Okay, now this is what the card says. It represents the universe and the interconnectedness of all things. This card suggests that you are connected to everything in the universe and that everything is interconnected to you. Just don't forget that you are also connected to all the trolls in the world. So watch your back.
Yep.
Because it's a dog-eat-dog world in what your occupation is, first of all. And you ask, what are you going to do with your dragon? He's going to watch your back.
Yep.
Then you have your mind on restriction. It's the 8 of Swords is what you got for this.
Mm-hmm.
But when you wiggle free of those bindings, which is pretty easy to do, she doesn't understand that they're loose. They're not tight on this person's body, right? So when you wiggle out of them and lift that blindfold, you'll see there's nothing blocking your way.
Yep.
The amethyst landed in true, and go for it. It's true. Give yourself patience, though. But it's true.
That's fabulous.
And as soon as you can see that it's true, then you go for it. Now, the grounding is the Seven of Swords, the thief, who's been trying to take things from you. We know that Manny has a mean streak.
Yep.
Right? He's trying to take over, take control, take it back, take it away, so that you can't have it. Then the spirit card, not the spirit card, sorry. The clarity card is Troll's Judgment. Represents accountability and redemption. This card suggests that you will be held accountable for your actions, which is always good advice and always the best thing you can remember.
Yep.
Because we all are, and that keeps you the honest person you are. And that you have the opportunity for redemption when you make a mistake, which brings us back to, the broken down equipment.
Yep.
Just remember, even the most terrible troll can change his ways. The rising energy on the Aquarian Tarot is Justice. And that's enough. I don't even have to say anything more. Because dragons work for justice. And then we have justice comes with a curse, and we have the troll's curse. I mean, it's a portal besides, because that is one mean looking troll with another troll on his back. Represents the negative influence or obstacles. This card suggests that you are facing challenges or obstacles that need to be overcome. Don't worry. Curses are just like opinions. Everybody has one. And you know what the other statement is that you could say about that. So when you get your dragon, if you've seen him, you've had visions of him, you've got the sense of him around you, sitting in meditation with the dragon, feeling his scales, understanding his color. What is his vibrancy? What is his frequency? Where does he want to take you? Does he want to revisit Lemuria? Is he a Lemurian dragon? Is he an Arcturian? Should you go to Mount Shasta with him? Or where the holy fields in your neck of the woods in the Philippines. Yeah. Think of all the beautiful places to go there. Oh my gosh. Unfortunately, I don't know the names as well as I do. You could go to Rulahu.
Say that 3 times fast.
Yeah, right. In New Zealand, because that is it. That mountain is amazing, and it's almost its time of the year to open up. And so go anywhere you want on your dragon. Let your dragon be your guide. Let your dragon be your protector. Can I tell him to attack my enemies? He loves you. Your dragon will attack your enemies. You don't have to command that. It is a telepathic connection that you have with this creature.
Yeah.
I was in a meditation group earlier, and I became a horse. I became a giant palomino. I was looking through the eyes of a palomino horse. I could feel all 4 legs hitting the ground. and I was a very large Palomino. And I had this one shapeshift and one animal I have not ever shapeshifted to before.
Mhm.
And that was as I was going to Table Mountain in South Africa,
Yep.
which is another portal. And it is also another place where spaceships disappear through the top of that mountain, through that portal. So
Yeah,
that helps.
Okay. Got that. Next we have Hypnicity, then Sue Toffee, Bagya, Emily, Lottie, and T. Lynn.
Okay.
So we've got a few.
How will the USA look on Wednesday?
Oh, I know. I got exactly
Well,
what card to look at for that.
the clock just struck 4.
Uh-huh.
That to me is like the 4 of Wands.
Yep.
The 4 of Wands, the 4 of Cups, you know, the 4 of Pentacles, the 4 of, we're still keeping it close, but we feel like a stable table, and love is in the air for, you know, with an offer. And
Yep.
What did I miss? 4 of Swords, taking a break, recovery after all of this. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Are you doing the stones?
No, I pulled some cards. The Life is Like a Board Game, and it came up on you know who.
Yeah.
You're reading about you know who, the devil.
Uh-huh.
He's got no strength. His wishes are not coming true. And there isn't going to be anywhere near the conflict he wants to happen.
Of course.
Practically none in comparison to what he wants. So there you go. A nice, cool, calm, collected tomorrow.
How many did you pull? 3?
4.
4? Okay. Oh, all right. I'm going to pull 4 from the other deck.
Yeah.
The one I can never think of the name of because I just got it.
Yep.
Oh, it's going to be.
You have a new deck coming too, by the way.
Yeah, it's going to be fluid. Being in the flow, natural movement, acceptance, no resistance. Woo, woo, woo. Hooray, hooray.
Yep.
And then it's a gift. Oh my gosh. Receiving a gift, something unexpected, exploring your gifts, being rewarded. Yes, 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 yes. The next card is chair. We have to wait. But look at how
sit back
comfy.
and relax too.
Yep. Okay. Wait, taking no action, not the right time, holding back, avoiding, because, you know, just sit down and there's 4 legs on that chair. And then lastly, dragon.
Yep.
Now,
I love it.
right? Untamed nature, potent powers, aggression, and chaos. So you have the power against the aggression and chaos.
Yep.
If you train your dragon,
yep.
Your dragon's going to know by one look of your eye, by one touch of your hand.
Yep. That was a good one. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, that went together.
A great question, Alani. Yeah. That was a great question. Okay, now we have Sue Toffee. Going to look at a new place this morning. Landlord's name is Carl. He looks gangsta. Will I be approved? Is it a good place for a year or keep looking? Okay, I'm going to just ask right off the bat. Is it a good place? Yes. It's going to be a decent place to live. You'll notice I lost track of my pendulum. So what am I using? A necklace. That's all you need for a pendulum. That's a question for some of our viewers. Yeah.
I don't know how to count. I'm going to use the stones.
Yep.
And I'm just going to read them. Okay, we have your body is in earth. Stay grounded on this. Don't worry about him having a gangsta appearance to him. Go for it. It's true. That is your calcite, your mind. And then we have both the sodalite and pyrite in water. And water is a very grounding element. It's cleansing. It's a place I think you need. It'll give you a year to catch your breath. And then you also have amethyst in the third eye and your own insight. So if you're feeling comfortable about it, take it. It will give you a year to catch your breath to see where you're going next. And who knows, you might want to sign another year.
Yeah.
To give yourself two. It can always work out to be better than you expected. Which, how about with your pendulum? Will it be better than she expected?
Okay. Will it be better than she expected? Yes.
Okay. There you go.
So you got it.
Oh, look, they don't want to come apart.
Perfect.
Muscle test.
I gotta flash this comment from Hypnicity. Cracked me up. Tim and Kamal are both dragons.
Oh yeah, right. Awesomeness. Because she is. If I'm not mistaken, she's a water dragon, right? Am I right? Wasn't that? Oh, I don't remember.
I can't remember for sure, but it sounds familiar.
I know.
But I like that comment. Yes, simply a strand of pearls.
Excuse me.
But when I swing them, there's always one pearl at the bottom. See?
Right. That becomes it.
That becomes the weight at the bottom is that one pearl that ends up in the middle on the bottom. That's all you need. And I absolutely adore Carl's pendulum. It's funny and it works.
Yep.
Hysterical. Hi, Joyful Journey. Good to see you.
Yay.
Yep. Okay. Now we have Bhagya. There we go. Can you please check whether I used to love my boyfriend, Abgrip Munchie, in a past life or not? Okay.
Go.
Did she love him in a past life? I'm not getting a yes and I'm not getting a no. I think it may be something similar. You may have been brother and sister. But I'm getting a very, very slight yes that you loved each other. So that kind of tells me, leads me to think that maybe it was a brother-sister relationship or something like that.
I agree. I agree from the Akashic because I've tapped into that a little bit, though I haven't properly prepared for Akashic reading. I did get brother family type relationship. And the way the stones have fallen, you have the sodalite, which is your clarity, the path forward, and earth. So just looking at that by itself, as time progressed, you have repeated lifetimes with him.
Yeah.
And so this time round, again, you're the girl, he's the boy, and now you have a love relationship. And then we have pyrite and fire. Melding that down, taking that heavy pyrite, the
Yes.
gold band, and making it into a gold band. In fire, passion strikes this time.
Yeah.
And then we have amethyst in water. It's cloudy. This is the past life, so it's hard to. It's also amethyst in water is also transformation is not complete.
Yeah.
Well, because we're always in a process of transformation. We leave one life and we put our finger on a dot and go to the next one. It's not necessarily a time continuum. It is, you know, it's 1950, you die in 1960, and you come back in 1970. You could come back in 1670.
Yeah.
So there's no process to the time. Time is an orb, not something linear. And then you have calcite is in the tree of life. And that is where your mind is.
Yeah.
And his. And that tree of life is the root that connects us all and the branches that hold us up, right? And so it's reaching for the sky, always moving forward, as below, so above. All of those metaphors come into play here. And then you have Fuchsite in true.
Yeah.
So I trust that he was a brother, family member, but we'll say brother in a past life.
Yep. Hi, Akila. Good to see you.
Viviani, Emily.
It's so good to see y'all here today. It really picks me up.
Yeah.
It really picks me up. Okay, next we have Emily. May I please have a message from my guides about my current life trajectory? Okay, I'm going to ask one from my pendulum to start with. Is she on her path? Yes. Going back and forth for a yes. So you are on your life path. And what's your trajectory?
Shall I go?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So right off the bat, you have Fuchsite in your sacral, in your creativity, which is fabulous because that's what you need to do is be creative with everything that you're about, with everything that you do. Then you have calcite is in the future and the present. So what you're doing now should be preparing you for the things that you're going to move forward on in the future. And then you have amethyst in fire. So the smoke is clouding your vision. Blow that away, do something creative to dispel the cloud that you think you're under. You have your pyrite is in, go for it. Just, take a leap of faith, trust yourself, because then you have sodalite in the tree of life and harmony and your crown chakra, which that brings us right back to the spiritual way in which you can turn creativity into your path. Now, whether you do that through some sort of an art form
Mhm.
or music, drawing, painting,
Mhm.
dance. I don't know what you do for a living, but something to that nature,
Yeah,
and or just making what you love be your career,
yeah,
making your calling be your career. There's nothing wrong with that. Makes so much more sense. It makes everybody so much happier when we are able to do that.
yep,
So I hope that helped.
yeah. And this is, I'm imitating you again. Here we go. Yeah, cut out the distractions. You've got outside interference. You need to cut that wherever you're trying to go sideways on this, but you have the ability to cut those distractions out. Then you will be leveling up. And it's small distractions. These aren't big distractions. These are small distractions. You just got to let them go by the wayside.
Yeah.
It's just small distractions that aren't helping you. They aren't getting you forward. They aren't helping you move forward. And then you're going to level up and you're going to seek more excitement and you're going to get it too. Because then you're on your path. When you're on your path, you know it. Because you lift up. It's like when I come on this show, every time I come and read for you guys, it just picks me right up. I can feel it.
Yeah.
That's what's going to happen.
Exactly the same influence for me.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, rest in peace, Quincy Jones, the dude.
Yep.
The dude. I'm so glad that I still have an album collection, and I've got a couple of his old albums.
Yep. Viviani, I got your question. Yep. Okay. Next we have Lottie. Lottie B.
Lottie dottie dottie.
I have a message from my guides on what I need to know right now.
Right.
You want to go or should I?
I haven't thrown yet, so go for it.
Okay. I got your body is in the throat chakra, which is your truth. It means speak your truth and speak it loud, proud, and from your diaphragm. Because that's your expression of truth will free the body. You need to let that truth out. Whatever it is, if you're holding it back, let it go. Just say it. And then I got your clarity is also in the throat chakra and path forward. And that's ideas for wisdom will flow freely. And look carefully at omens at this time for forward movement. There you go. The omens are going to lead you. So just look for them. They're little things that always come your way. For me, it's animals. I get more animals coming towards me than you can imagine. For some people, it's butterflies. There are different omens that can happen. You'll see triple numbers, double numbers, quadruple of a number. Those are your messages that you need to know and follow them through. And then I've got your your orange calcite or your mind is in air. Thoughts are all important. You got to keep those thoughts clean, clear, and true. With that being in the third chakra, you need to speak your truth, even to yourself. If you're saying rotten things to yourself, no, you got to change that around and speak kindly and nice to yourself, like you would a good friend, because you've got to be a good friend to yourself.
Right.
And then I've got the amethyst has landed in true and tree of life. Okay. The true is spirit goes forward with in harmony with your plan. So there you go. You just keep on going.
Right.
but keep that truth for you. And then the truth for that, okay. The truest spirit moves forward in harmony with plan. I just read that. It's the same. The tree of life, it's just pretty much the same. Yeah. Actions without your spirit are empty. So you need to keep speaking your truth. That'll keep you on your path.
This is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
That was all your stones, right? That was all 5, right? Okay. So you have sodalite in the heart chakra.
Mm-hmm.
And sodalite is that creativity needed to harmonize with your actions.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have amethyst in all 4. So
Wow.
I'm just going to read it right off the page because air, mental actions, spirit transforms thinking, thoughts from the past clouding or enlightening your ideas. And then the spirit transforming, but isn't finished yet. Transmutation is completed. So imagine yourself, or if you are able to, get out and walk a medicine wheel.
Mm-hmm.
Or just spiritual path wheel in a Zen garden, something like that will help you go through the directions. If you can't get out and do it, then just imagine it. Take 4 cards and set them in each direction and walk a figure 8 between all of them until you get to that point where, okay, I've cleared out the energy and transformation. Now I have blown the smoke out and quit splashing the water, and now I know that transformation is complete when you get back to the water section. And then you have fuchsite and go for it.
Mm-hmm.
Go for it. in the go for it place. Why do I always lose go for it? It is movement is easy. So if you just imagine yourself, okay, what and a what and a what and a what, then that movement, just that circulation, or doing it in a figure 8 will also give you that freedom of movement that often helps us clear our minds, taking a walk. And then you have calcite in the future. Well, you let your mind work on those thoughts and complete what you want it to be. Think of the situation in the future tense. So set your, it's like when you ride a motorcycle, you don't look at where you are or you're going to fall down. You got to put your eye out there. And by having your vision out there focused on where you want to be, not only does the bike just respond to your swaying back and forth, but your peripheral remains so that you see that squirrel trying to run in front of your motorcycle.
Yep.
Before, and you either gun it and get past him or you stop, depending on where you are. And then you have pyrite in the third eye insight, which is this one I love because it brings abundance to life, including manifesting your vision. So I hope that helps, because you have, right? She has the power to do it.
She needs to ground. This is her grounding stone. I missed it because I didn't see it. It rolled off the cloth, but it rolled off right between the third eye and the third chakra. So yes, you do need to ground. You need to take that walk that Diana just told you to.
Right? There you go.
I thought that was funny when I saw that stone. I'm like, yeah, right, exactly right. Yep. Okay. Let's see who we've got next. Next we have T. Lynn.
All right.
Boy, those stones don't lie, do they? When a guide was revealed to me, told me, listen to Chaka Khan's Tell Me Something Good. quite the spiritual interpretation. Why does he present so flamboyantly and loud? And that's just because it's his personality. Every guide has a different personality.
Yep. This
Yep.
one could be, you know, your troll, your favorite troll. Tell me something good. Chaka Khan.
I love that.
Chaka Khan. Chaka Khan. I loved her.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's fabulous.
Quite the spiritual. Why does he present so flamboyantly and loud? Well, you know what? I'm gonna pull a troll card just to see what this has to
Oh,
say.
perfect. Perfect.
Because I love the trolls. You know, they talk like rock people.
Mm-hmm.
Chaka Khan. Chaka Khan. Uh-huh. The troll's rest represents relaxation and rejuvenation. This card suggests that you need to take a break and rest and recharge your energy. Just make sure that you don't end up sleeping under the bridge with a bunch of trolls.
That's perfect. This says
Exactly.
thanks for having energy for later.
There you go. And you know, that song in particular isn't it's upbeat, but it's not like head banging rock and roll like her others, like some of her others are.
Yeah.
But that one, you know, that's an easy da 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 that you can rest, relax with. That you could even do yoga with that one.
Uh-huh. Okay.
I can see warrior pose with that.
Hang on here. How does he prefer I communicate? So different from me. He's not incarnated in eons, but he picks the 70s flamboyant instead of scholarly serious. So that's just his personality. I'm going to tell you that right off the bat. It's his personality. And that may have been his last incarnation was in the 70s.
You know, do you know who he is? Because do you know who he's reminding me of right off the bat is Freddie Mercury.
Yeah.
And listen, you know, look at all of the different types of music Queen put out. Oh my God. I think he wants you to, you know, wants you to revisit those days in your life. What was good about those days? What was the best that you had in those days? You were relaxed, just like the troll card was saying.
There you go. You even brought up your own answer.
Oh, there you go. Oh, there you go.
You got it.
Oh, I didn't even know she had meditation videos.
Me neither, but that is perfect.
Well, now I know what I'm going to be looking up.
Oh yeah, me too.
Thank you, T. Lynn.
Yep, perfect. Yeah, she's about 12 when that came out. I think it goes for a lot of us. Yeah.
Right, just in between Barbie dolls and boyfriends.
Yep.
First really big crush.
Yep. And here's our last question for today is Viviani.
All right. Yes, Viviani.
Yep. You want me to go?
Yes, go ahead, because I haven't.
Okay.
Yet.
I've got your grounding. Your pyrite is in present and air. Values are being purified now. And mental actions are the path for your abundance. There you go. Yeah. Then your mind or your calcite Orange calcite's in earth. Final thoughts on the situation are coming. So things are working their way out for you. And your body's in earth and fire. That's embody your past, and physical changes are coming. So you're right on track. This is saying you really are right on track. And then your clarity is in the past. Okay, that's one I could never find. Oh, there it is. Use lessons you have learned for answers. So your answers are coming to you. And then your spirit is in water. Transmutation is completed. So the changes have already taken place. It's just more of embodying them, getting them into your psyche, into all the chakras. Just work on getting it throughout.
These stones solidify what you are saying.
Mm-hmm.
I have pyrite is in the crown chakra, and that is, it energizes the understanding of what makes us secure. I'm sorry, that was the root. I read the wrong one. Help gives the confidence in your ability to connect energies.
Mm-hmm.
And then you had calcite in the past, so don't get caught up in the past. Don't let that those old patterns get back into the way of the progress that you have been making. Then you have fuscite in fire, that is, embody that past, swallow it, eat it, and then dispose of it the way that we normally would. It's the past, own it. And then you have amethyst in the path forward, and that is balance your energy to move ahead. So if your body's telling you to sleep, sleep. If your body's telling you to take a day off, take a day off. And then you have sodalite in the crown chakra with a little bit into the tree of life and harmony and a little bit into the future. So with sodalite in the crown chakra, you have, which is the second time this has come up today, when the stone falls here, all will become clear. And the same with that pyrite. I've had the pyrite land up there in the creativity before. So this is a good reading.
Yep.
It's going to be much easier for you to go forward from here. Hi, Gerald.
Hi, Gerald. Okay, and we've got one more question that came in at the last minute. It's Ellen R.
Okay.
Let me see if I can find her question. Okay, what is your question, Ellen?
You had a good show this morning with John Binney.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome, Viviani.
Yeah.
Oops, I just missed it. Viviani's question was so good she wants to copy it.
Oh, what
No,
was
I
that?
don't remember what it was. I hate that. Oh, I think it's about something about taking steps on path forward. Here we go. Let me see if I can find her exact question. She would love just a plain message. Okay, we got it. It's for Ellen R.
Okay.
Message from Spirit. There it is.
Oh. What are you thinking about, girlfriend? We have so you have fuscite and pyrite both in water. And that Fuchsite helps with grounding, and pyrite grounding changes are settling in to new long-term patterns.
Mhm.
So if you haven't already begun that grounding process, go for it, because the next thing I'm going to read is calcite and sodalite in Go For It. And calcite is your thoughts are leading the way. You know where you're supposed to go. And what did I say? Then I said sodalite. That is move now on your intuition. And then you have your amethyst is in the future. And that is being patient with yourself while you finish formulating. And then that takes me back to this water with the fuchsite and the pyrite, and getting yourself grounded in all of that, and starting there with what it is you want to see materialize for yourself and what you want to manifest. And then that spirit will be complete.
Yep.
I hope that helped.
And I've got her grounding in the present. So you've got your grounding. You are getting that grounding done. Let's see, where's present. Yeah, it's values are being purified now. So you know where you're going. Then your spirit is in your solar plexus. And that's power comes from spirit to transform and transmute. So that the power, you've got the power coming in. You don't have to even look for it. It's already there. Then you've got your body and your clarity are both in fire. Okay, your body says embody your past. And then your clarity is use the ideas you carry from your past and past lives for a solution. So you're on your way. You already have a path to follow here. And then I've got your mind is in right in the center of all of the four elements. So we've got all of thoughts are all important. Do not become tied to false energy of the past. Final thoughts on the situation are coming, and let go of limitations. You don't have any limitations right now. Just let go of whatever you're holding on to. Any limitations you're enforcing on yourself, just let them go. You've got your path. All you got to do is follow.
You know, that's what she's saying in here too. Oh my gosh. She says, yes, new long-term processes, giving a lot of thought to what I want to do over the next few years.
Yeah. Well, go for it. You got it. You're on your path, and you're going in the right direction.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that. Thank you all for great questions. Great questions. And I had so much fun reading on them.
Yes, definitely.
Love it. Okay. And I guess I'll do the YouTube thing. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. It's all free.
All those things, right?
Yep. Okay. And I guess we shall see you next week.
Yes.
Yep.
You'll see me.
Uh-huh. Thank you all. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.